Hey guys, welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video. Today we got one here from Corgi, of course, in 1/72nd scale diecast. It is a McDonnell Douglas F-4D Phantom from the 78th Tactical Fighter Squadron, from the 81st Tactical Fighter Wing, from the USAFE. No, not a spelling mistake. It's the United States Air Force in Europe. And this one was based at RAF Woodbridge during 1970, as it says right there. The 78th Tactical Fighter Squadron did originate from the 78th Aero Squadron that was formed in 1918, and they did sea fighting during World War I, obviously, and World War II as well. They were based in Europe from the late 50s until it was inactivated in 1992. It operated the F-4 Phantoms here from 1965 to 1979. The 78th is still active now, but it is named the 78th Attack Squadron, and they are flying MQ-9 Reaper drones since 2010. All right, how about we get this F-4 out of the box and have a real good look at it. So with the blister packet out of the box, we can check out this Phantom. It does come with the normal certificate that Corgi give you. It does have some information about the aircraft, and it does have its limited number. There are only a limited run of 2,540, which is a pretty weird number. But anyway, we'll get this open and see if we can get this little F4 out of the packet. It does, as you can see, it does have the landing gear options there if you want it gear up or gear down. It does have the stand here. It is the normal sort of stand, and we will try and get this out. I actually bought this off a seller on eBay for $100. We'll move this box out of the way, and I thought that was a really good price. So $100, and yeah, and it's in my grubby little hands, and it's not too bad. I mean, we've looked at a lot of Hobby Master Phantoms, and we still have a lot of Hobby Master Phantoms to look at, and the Corgi one doesn't look too bad. And we'll have a little look at those panel lines, of course, which aren't too bad. We'll have a little look. It does have some pilot figures already in there. If you notice in the box, there were some canopy options if you want to have it in the open position, if you want to have the two canopies open. It does have the unit markings on the front there. It already does have the ordnance on there, so nothing for me to do besides putting the landing gear on. It does have the nice tail markings there. The paint application is pretty good. I don't have a problem with that. We will spin this around. Got to be a little bit careful because we're used to these F4s not having any ordnance on them when we deal with the Hobby Master ones, so I'll try not to knock anything off. It does have some great detail. To be honest, it's not too bad. I will have to do a comparison video, I suppose, between these and the Hobby Master ones. And if I can get my hands on a Gemini Aces one, that'll be really good. Or if I can get one of those other ones that are a bit pricey. I think it's Air Commander. But we'll turn it over, and as you can see, it is all kitted out. So we do not have to do a thing. But except we've got to put some landing gear on it. So what we'll do is we'll quickly chuck that landing gear on, and we'll come right back. All right, here we have it all set up. It was a relatively straightforward, routine sort of situation. You just drop the main landing gears in. Of course, there's these tiny little gear bay doors. You can just see them there. If you can see past my sausage finger, you whack them in first, those tiny little doors, then drop your main landing gear in. Then, of course, this little gear bay door in as well. And then with your nose wheel, you put that front gear bay door there, and then drop that nose wheel in, and then of course that main rear door behind the nose wheel just drops straight in, and that is this aircraft all prepared for gear down. And it is, look, overall it's not too bad. I will eventually do a comparison video, I suppose, between this and at least Hobby Master, and don't ask me now which I think is better. Look, to be honest, I actually probably think the Hobby Master ones are slightly better, but these Corgi ones are quite nice. The paint on this one is very good. I like that camouflage scheme. It does look quite nice, and I reckon it's pretty good. And I did get it at a good price. As I said, this was a second-hand purchase, but it looks mint, and I got it for $100, so I'm pretty happy about that. We'll just chuck this on the deck. It should sit nicely if I've put it together properly. And I have, phew, that's lucky. But we'll zoom in a fraction for you. And that is that. I'll wind this video up. I will take some happy snaps of this Phantom, of course. I always like taking photos of a Phantom. And I'll chuck them on at the conclusion of the video, and you can check them out without my fat-ass fingers being in the way. Sausage finger test. God, you know what a Phantom's like by now. We've done a few. And, of course, if you did like the video, hey, throw us a bit of a like if you can spare the time. If you're yet to subscribe, even feel free to do that as well. Everyone is welcome. I'd like to thank you once again for your valuable time in watching another one of these videos. I hope you did enjoy it. Once again, this is 1/72nd scale diecast by Corgi. It is the McDonnell F-4D Phantom from the 78th Tactical Fighter Squadron from the 81st Tactical Fighter Wing of the USAFE, the United States Air Force in Europe, when it was based in RAF Woodbridge in England in 1970. So that's a mouthful, but we're at the end of the video. So thanks very much once again for watching. All right, guys, you have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, guys.